tonight, it's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Tennessee Titans and the Indianapolis Colts. Taken about 7 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
20-yard line.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
The tackle made by Jesse Bates.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Derrick, and not a whole lot doing there, so he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. 2 yards on that play, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs. On first down, it's Tannehill. Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And he will bring it. Interception return for a Colts TD.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
The extra point up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25. Officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Uncorks one for Davis. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Intended for Corey.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
And he's got an open man. It's Grunt. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Running from the gun with Henry. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
He was tackled.
Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more. Same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Complete to Rob.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on, and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
A loss of 8 yards.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Here's a throw. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 27-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
Touchdown Titans.
Tannehill on first down. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski. Complete. Not much there, only a yard.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive.
Be inside the 25 now at the 24.
15.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation,
and he's going to be taken down here.
Loss of 8 yards.
Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Eason and the Colts now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
He was brought down.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
7, Titans 3.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. A run for Nick Chubb. 2 out to the 27.
He was tackled at the 27.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
They go play action with Eason. Henry's got it out on the left side. It's almost to the 40 before going out.
You often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9. 2nd and right at a yard. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
2nd and a yard at their 48-yard line.
From the gun is Eason. That's out to Chubb, complete. He's got the first down and more. Going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 32-yard line. First catch of this game, a big one. Of course, he had the big performance last week when he was AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Yeah, but that was so last week, wasn't it? I mean, look at what he's doing now. I think he's trying to exceed what he did in that game and continue to ascend in this season.
Here's Eason off the play fake. This is caught. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Colts add on to their lead.
The kick is
the extra point up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Titans 3.
Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Now this will make it into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. This before he's brought down at the 22.
Jacob.
I think they want to start getting back into this game. It behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he'll be brought down right.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now a 1st down throw, Tannehill. And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it. And the Colts pick it up. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football.
Don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Take care of the football.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Chubb. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a 1st.
2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Now we looked like one of the Colts linemen might have jumped. After the false start, sets up a 3rd and 9. Eason going to throw it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post. I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. Following the penalty, Chubb. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
The game clock sitting at 2:02, so they'll get 1 play before the 2-minute warning. And losing yardage back at the 12. A reminder coming up at halftime. We'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. He'll get this to Chubb. And he'll be brought down well short of the 1st at about the 9-yard line.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
So not sure how they feel about that. They had golden field position to start the drive after the fumble recovery, but they went backward and then got 3.
Well, let's go from gold to silver, because the silver lining is they got the 3, right? You were talking about the golden field position. They didn't take advantage of it. That has to feel like a letdown.
You always stand ready to pounce. Always. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive a little more peppy? Their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. A second down completion got them 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Looking deep downfield. And unable to connect. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Operating from the gun. Eason going to take a shot for Gallup. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. Inside the 35-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
The throwing went incomplete.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And down before heading out of bounds. Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
It's complete. He's got one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. They'll bring out 4 receivers, 3 of them being sent to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 4. And he's got Gronkowski yet again. Going for a Tennessee touchdown.
Touchdown.
A 14-yard touchdown. And the Titans are able to make this a close game again.
For the extra point.
Until that late score here in the 2nd quarter, they'd only had the field goal. So that's just big to see that football get into the end zone.
Yeah, when you look at the scoreboard now, nothing seems out of reach. They've been outplayed in the first half. But when the clock hits zeros as a head coach, I tell my team to sprint to the locker room to show that we've got the momentum and show that we're right back in this game.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they will pressure. Is able to bring him down. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts
Taken down
as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
Play action. It's Eason. They'll fire this deep for Gallup.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted
By Christian Fulton.
And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk taking. Take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
First and 10, Eason.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
They work again from the 38 on second and 10. Now we've got whistles and a flag. Looked like one of the Colts linemen might have jumped. So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, second and 15. From the gun, Eason. And able to get this one before he's brought down. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Throwing on first up to be incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. To throw again, Eason. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Chris. We'll bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. So now factoring in the face mask, here's first and 10. A shotgun handoff to Henry. Down inside the 40.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level. It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Only averaging over 3 yards a carry right now. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Titans.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. And he finds Corey Davis.
Tannehill.
7 yards, the pickup there.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they did a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. Just a yard. And 9.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Collision to jar that one free.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Now Tannehill. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. DeForest Buckner able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
A 36-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. And that will cut this lead back down to 4 now. It's 17-13.
13.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not... But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
19-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And again, it's Chubb. And sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Back at the 17-yard line.
Off play action. Eason. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Give them 22 there on the third down conversion.
39-yard line.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Chubb spinning away. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd down. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Here's a 1st down throw that's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, especially if it's a good receiver, that makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Incomplete.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
From the gun on 3rd down. Eason got a man. It's Ross, complete. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
36-yard line.
Off the play fake. Eason. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's picked off by the safety, Kenny Vaccaro. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
At their own 36.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this 4th quarter deficit. And this series could very well determine our outcome. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Then he finds Gronk. 43-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. He finds Humphreys. And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's a 1st down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't get that done on that play.
Back to the air, Tannehill on 2nd down. And right side, Henry's got it. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. To the air again, Tannehill. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
Titans 1st down.
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. Escaping the pressure. And he can't find down. Trey Hendrickson in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24, the 30, past the 20. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And that one pushes the lead up to 11.
Is good. Makes the score Colts 24. Titans.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked off by Julian Blackman.
Back to the 33-yard line.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And some room to roam now. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Nick Chubb with touchdown number 7 on the year. And thanks to the interception, the Colts offense cashes in with 6. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Is good. Makes the score Colts 31. Titans.
Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Now this will make it into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Julian Blackman.
And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. They run. Chubb. And he'll be taken down at the 34.
Chubb, the ball carrier.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. On the carry, it's Chubb. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Brought down.
4th down now after a loss of 2.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
Well, without question, when you force 4 turnovers, You get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
So for Indianapolis...